Hello everyone, and welcome to another Vital Bracelet video this time, and I'm very excited I get to finally talk about the Vital Bracelet BE as I unbox my first Vital Bracelet BE. So this is the 25th anniversary set one, which of course references the original kind of design and look of the digital monster. This of course actually being the Ver Revival. It's just the one that was closest that I grabbed for this video, but it's meant to kind of reference that, and of course the Ver Revival being the sort of like slightly updated re-release of the version 20th, which was released for the franchise's 20th anniversary. So the realization that we are basically closer to the 30th anniversary than we are to the 20th definitely aged me. So we'll just take this out of its big old box and reveal what's inside. So I'm just gonna da-da-da-da, and that's just an exciting empty box now, so we're going to put that away. So as you can see, it's fairly similar to the original design. We have that cool Tyrannomon, we have the colours of the red one, and I've got a grey one that side, red one that side, red one that side, grey one this side, and we've got the 25th anniversary logo with the background from the original digital monster. So pretty exciting, and I've been looking forward to this for a while. So it comes with a Vital Bracelet BE memory, which has basically the roster from the first Digimon, but also has Pulsemon there as an unlock. So, and more excitingly, Edgemon, which is not actually on the packaging, so that's sad. And the new Digimon, Shinmonzemon. So, actually no, we do have Edgemon. There we are. Edgemon and also Pulsemon hanging out there with his homies. So I'm just going to grab my friendly scissors and try not to injure myself, which is always the game, and I always am terrible at cutting open sticky tape, because they make it out of something that is something I cannot open. So because even when I do say this, people ask in the comments, but I got all of my BE stuff from Zen and TCG. This video is not sponsored by Zen and TCG, but just saying that that's where I got them. So if you would also like to get your BE stuff, you can go to Zen and TCG or Hobbylink Japan or Japan You Want. Various places do have them in stock, but as for where I got mine from Zen and TCG, and I'm struggling with sticky tape again. Still struggling. There we go. So it comes with the 25th anniversary dim. So this is the one that has the sprite Digimon that I showed earlier. And it doesn't come with like a little backing or any packaging. What I am noticing is that the BE memories don't come in a cool card like this. They just come separate, and when they do come in packaging, it's just standard packaging. It's not in a nice little plastic card there, which is kind of a shame because I feel like this is just going to be lost super easily. Of course, we also have the charging cable, which is identical to the original Vital Bracelet, so now I have even more of those. It's the same one as the Smart as well. Interestingly enough, the Digimon Color, which is coming out in March, is USB-C, but we're still stuck in the days of micro for the Vital Bracelet. Now we have instructions, which I'm definitely not going to read because I never do, and a cool little artboard there with Tyrannomon. Thank you for always supporting Digimon, and always supporting Digimon I have. So that's exciting and super cool too. I love Tyrannomon so much. I think I prefer Tyrannomon to Greymon actually. And of course the actual exciting thing is of course we have the Vital Bracelet BE, and of course we have an extra cover. So unfortunately I was under the impression that it came with like an almost screen protector on it, but that is sadly not the case. So it's just a matter of unscrewing the BE from its little captive tomb there, and swapping it over with this one. But in terms of the size, because it has the case on it, it is much thicker than, I guess, the Vital Bracelet regular. Yeah, this is the Vital Hero, but they're all pretty much the same size. It's bigger because it has the case over it. But it is unfortunate that it doesn't come with that, like, an extra bit of plastic there, just as a, like, screen protector almost. I don't know why it would, but I was kind of hoping that it did. But, it does not. Still pretty cool, though. And how do I turn this on? Am I going to actually have to read the instructions, or...? I'm not even sure which way is up. Let's press some buttons before we have to consult the... Oh, good. Just holding down the bottom button. So, what is the date? That is a very good question. It is... Let me check my non-Digimon watch. It is the 15th of December. Now, is it going to be in my time format, or is it going to be in America's? It's in America's. I should have kind of expected that. I'm pretty sure it always is. And I said the 15th, didn't I? Oh, I like those sounds. Those sounds are quite a bit nicer than the original. I don't know, it feels kind of like reminiscent of original Digimon. And it's nice and soft too. Set my... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, come back. Come back, I was meant to... Can I change that? Let's see. If I hold that button, what does it do? Nothing. I guess I'm just the... memory. So, is it... Well, how do I... Oh, good, it's another slot like the charging port rather than on the Vital Hero and the V and the VB. It just comes out like that, which is pretty easy to lose. A lot of people have lost it. So wait, if I insert just the dim on a blank screen... Okay, it does load it up. See, I was wondering if it would be more like the Tamagotchi Smart situation where you actually have to navigate to the download from card option in the menu, because there is one in the menu in this one, but as it turns out you can still just insert it on an idle screen and it'll still load it up. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know why I grabbed this card, just because it was the first one that I saw, the closest one to me, because I'm lazy. But from what I've heard, you can't actually use this on the BE at the moment because there's some bug to do with it, or at the very least you can't load it up into the app because of some bug. So I'm not going to be loading this one into a Vital Bracelet anytime soon. Though for now I'm pretty happy with just running this one. But for my other Vital Bracelet BEs, which I have, so the regular one, the BV or Dual V or however it's said, I'll be running, I guess. Well, with the plain one, I'll run a regular dim just to see what it's like. So my understanding with the BE is that it's more focused on fitness than the original. Like, it requires you to grind more for stats with different exercises, and you can do more than just the one per exercise per day kind of thing. That's my understanding anyway. So that's pretty neat, because on the Vital Hero, you are limited to just doing squat, crunch, punch, and dash once each, and you can get 1 or 2 trophies depending on how well you do and what your heart rate is, and an additional trophy which is a random assortment of normal things. So like, do this many battles, get this many steps, win this many battles, to get this many vitals. So you're kind of like locked into between 5 and 9 trophies per day, depending on how well you do at the exercise ones. And then if you want any more per day, you have to use the app. The new app doesn't have special missions because you basically don't need them with the BE, but with the old ones you do, because my understanding is that the level of there's a difference in the training. So I'm not probably going to be able to do very much because I just have baby. Oh, it even shows you the next evolution. Oh wait, so it shows requirements on the thing? Oh, it's got an evolution timer on the actual bracelet. That is a much better idea. Because it doesn't say on the old one, you kind of had to go into the app and it would show you how long until you got your next evolution. So that is very handy, because sometimes I would just transfer to the app to check how long I have left into the evolution. Do I have to grind out the requirements? Should I transfer some trophies through? Or is it just about to evolve? Should I put another mon on? Is it going to evolve in like an hour, but I'm going to go to bed, so it's probably beneficial for me to put something on that's going to evolve in 9 hours or something? But this is much better that it actually shows you on the actual watch itself. And it's going to let me do training as a baby. So the training exercise that I can actually go through, they're the same exercises as on the original, but I can actually cycle through them and choose which one I want to do. So on the original, you couldn't actually do these exercises. So I'm just going to... So this is the punching one. So you can pretty much do all of them just by shaking your arm up and down, but that kind of defeats the purpose for me, at least. I do like to at least do something exercise related that's at least similar to the exercise it's giving me. The volume is a lot softer than on the original, so I get AP up 5. So my understanding is, and see, I can do unlimited punches, basically. It's not just like, oh, you've done a punch, you can't do any more. See, it's letting me do it again, which I was kind of disappointed on the original Vital Bracelet that you were limited to how many exercises you did a day. I felt like that felt kind of weird for something that was meant to be a fitness related virtual pet. So once you were done with those requirements, you could basically just put it to the side for for the rest of the day, basically. So this makes me feel like I want to exercise more to get those stats up, to get certain requirements. Of course, I don't need to for the next evolution. What adventure? Oh, that's the... I can't do that because I guess I'm a baby. That makes sense. Babies can't fight. But this is in place of the adventure missions from the original one, but the unlocks, that there's a lot more unlocks than just one for clearing stage 15. You clear along the way. Character... Oh, it's... Okay, so it is letting me choose a character. Oh, so this is just me. So I should have cycled through them, but I was too excited to start up. So if you would like to see the other characters, look forward to my other ones when I try not to mash through. But I guess that's me now. Connect. I'm guessing that's connected with the app. Oh, and it's got the spot functionality, which the VBCs had, but I never used it because I don't really know what it's for. I think the VBCs had some events in Japan, but obviously Japan only. And system. So that's the heart rate check. This is background. So same backgrounds as the same icons as the last one. And of course we have our background for the BE memory being the one from the original. So that's kind of cute. Brightness. I always kind of put it on the lowest one. I might put on 2. And sound. Still only on or off, but the sound's a lot lower on this. I felt like this one was like, let's turn on the sound to compare. See, that's a lot louder. And it's the sound is a lot more thuddier, like it's, like this one feels like a little bit high pitched. While this one is... Oh, and there's a power option. So that, because there's no switch on the back, like there is for this one, it has a menu item for that, so that's pretty cool. I was wondering about that. So status, training, adventure, character, connect, system, memory, which I'm guessing is that you put in the memory, and power. So pretty cool. I'd be interested to see what the battery life is like. Oh, it's got the little Vata bracelet logo sort of thing, but it's all pixelated because it's got pixels. That's cute. But I'm kind of like surprised about how they did this. I, for some reason, thought that it might be just like a case that you put on top of the regular black Vata bracelet. So now I'm kind of glad that I didn't just not get the black one, because I have a feeling the black one might be my main one. I've got replacement straps, which of course I will be putting on the black one. And just because I do want to put it in the grey housing. And of course, in my other videos, I will compare the sizes to this one because it looks a lot bigger than the original Vital Hero, and I'm struggling to, I always struggle with this. It seems to be the same sort of mechanic as the original Vital Bracelet, taking off the straps, but it's only one screw instead of like, oh no, it's also one screw on that. I'm just misremembering. And I'm still, I don't know why, I'm really bad at taking the, these little caps off. Which is, I mean, it's good that they make it so you can't just pull it off easily, but there we are. Okay, so it is pretty similar, just a different size. It still has those 2 bits on the side. That's where I was getting my, oh, there's 3 from. That there are 3 there, but you can only see 1 because there's only 1 screw, which would make sense. Okay. It is also interesting to me that this one you're basically meant to take out. Did I get that right? Yes. So, yeah, this one you're basically meant to take out of the case. Like, it was never really said whether or not you should actually take it out from the case of the original one. What am I doing wrong here? All right. There we are. And then you plop these back in, and you make sure you put it the right way around because you're a little bit of a silly duffer. There we are. And by you, I mean me. I'm the silly duffer, it's me. You screw that back in. But yeah, so it is interesting that they've actually made this part of the actual thing. With the original Vital Bracelet, people were 3D printing adapters so they could use their different watch bands on it. Then the Gacha Digivice Vs came out, and people quickly discovered, and I even have a video on it, that you could swap the bands, but there was never anything official about it. But now it's interesting that that you can swap them. So whether or not that was always planned, or they saw that people were just customizing them and decided to make it a thing, who's to say? And I think I put that upside down. I think I'm a silly. No, I put it the right way around. I'm just extra silly. So let's see how this fits, because I just realised I haven't actually put it on yet. But yeah, it fits the same as the other one, basically. I feel like with this band, it is bigger, or the same size at least, as the original, and it fits my wrists, which is exciting. So let's see, it's the same length as the band for the VH. So that's good, because I know a lot of people were unhappy with the size of the original Vital Bracelet, and then the VH, and not the Digivice V, I think, but the Vital Bracelet characters, they had the longer band. But I didn't have a problem. I've got tiny baby wrists. So yeah, there we have it. The Vital Bracelet BE with my little Digimon, who is going to evolve in just under an hour. and because I'm really pleased with this. So it shows you the stats, and it shows you 48 minutes now. So that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. And of course, it charges through here, same as previously. And yeah, I'm really happy that we don't have this little bit of plastic to be the DIM card holder, because I've managed not to lose mine, but I know that some people have. And yeah, I think the screen's also bigger. But yeah, so far, pretty impressed with the Vital Bracelet BE. Of course, as I've done with all the other Vital Bracelet releases, I'll be doing a 1 week with kind of review with all my thoughts, and I guess also throughout the week I'll be uploading videos and unboxings of the other Vital Bracelet BEs that I have. So I've got, other than this one, I've got the Dual V, which is the Ghost Game one, with the Imperial Dramon special dim and the Gammamon second dim. And then I've got just a standard black VB and some replacement straps that I'm going to put on it to see what that process is like, probably similar to what I've just done. So look out for that. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll either answer them via comment, or if I remember them, I'll address them in my next BE video. I'm fairly certain that I covered everything for this. I know it's a super exciting release. Again, I got these from Zen and TCG, but there's also Japan You Want, there's HobbyLink Japan. You can buy them directly from Amazon Japan or have you with like a proxy service, or directly. Sometimes some other countries get Amazon Japan. I'm fairly certain that we don't, but I think Amazon Japan might ship to America, but I'm not 100%, don't quote me on that. But yeah, super exciting release, and I'm super excited to share it with y'all. So let me know your thoughts about this and more in the comment section below. Like this video for this adorable art of Tyrannomon, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm still trying to get to 13 subscribers by the end. 13,000? Did I say 13 or 13,000? 13,000. I'm trying to get to 13,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and it's not looking promising, but we can still try our best, so please subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!